Hi everyone and welcome to Travel, Lifestyle and Photography. This lookout point is called Devil's Peak and it overlooks Lion's Head, and all of this forms part of a mountain range called Table Mountain. Today we're going to take a closer look at the difference between mirrorless and DSLR cameras. I'm sure you have a ton of questions, but first, my main focus for this channel has always been share everything that I know. Just give it all away to you guys. Whether you are a beginner or a pro photographer, we are in this community together and we're building and we're learning and we're helping one another to grow. So with that being said, every day I'm shooting amazing projects that you never get to see, and I'm meeting interesting people with clients, and I'm going to start sharing more of those experiences with you guys so that you can grow even faster. Okay, enough being said, let's look at Uncle Google and see what is the difference between DSLR and mirrorless camera. Mirrorless cameras have the advantage of usually being lighter, more compact, faster and better for video. But that comes at the cost of access to fewer lenses and accessories. DSLRs have the advantage in lens selection and an optical viewfinder that works better in low light, but they are more complex and bulkier. Do mirrorless cameras take better pictures? Because of their on-chip focus sensors, higher-end mirrorless cameras are generally better suited for video shooting. DSLRs can't use face detection with mirror up while recording video, so they have to use a slower, less accurate contrast detection focus method. So just to let you know, with a mirrorless camera you get a preview of the image on screen. Some mirrorless cameras offer an electronic viewfinder that simulates the optical viewfinder. A DSLR, by contrast, reflects the light into your eye, which is usually better than the camera sensor at low light. So what does it mean if a camera is mirrorless? Well, in a nutshell, a digital camera that accepts different lenses but does not use a mirror to reflect the image into the viewfinder, also called a mirrorless interchangeable lens camera, hybrid camera if you may, or compact system camera. These are all fancy names, but basically the body is thinner than a digital SLR because there is no mechanical mirror. Think about this. A cell phone is a type of mirrorless system. It works with a sensor. So each time you take a photo, the sensor takes the photo. Okay? This is a DSLR camera and it stands for a digital single lens reflector. This technology has been around for such a long time. So if you look inside, you'll see there is a shutter. And if I press the shutter button, the window opens and closes. How the system basically works is, think of your camera as the shutter just for a moment, and then the cell phone is the sensor. Each time you press the shutter, the window opens, light goes through and it falls onto the sensor. That's basically what it means. And then also just remember that here inside is a little mirror. I don't know if you can see it, but there is a mirror inside here. So each time when you look into your eye, what basically happens is, as the light falls onto the shutter, it reflects into this mirror and then reflects into your eye. That's how you can actually see from this viewpoint here to the lens. Okay, a lot of information, but just know this. This technology has been around for such a long time. I still do believe that there will be a place for DSLR cameras in the future, but I think there's a big shift and a movement in the industry and for photography and videography moving towards mirrorless cameras. Just because it is so compact, it's so small, it's so easy. If you want to invest in a camera, go for mirrorless. it's going to give you low light, it's going to give you great video, it's going to give you compactness, it's going to give you all of those great features. Plus you're going to be trendy. This is a workhorse, and this will still always be great for low light. You've got a huge variety of lenses. The battery life on this thing, it feels good in your hand, it feels good to maneuver and to operate. If you enjoyed this video, please hit that like button, subscribe down below. I'm going to catch you guys in the next one. I love you guys.